Okay, we're going to continue. We saw the bee area over here, Cecilia's garden. We're here with Marge. This is going to be part 2, and she's going to show us her greenhouse. Now, we are in Mesa, Arizona, by the way.
Great. So this is my greenhouse, and it's a Harbor Freight greenhouse. But I had a friend put on the metal roof because this would blow out with our monsoon winds and everything. But come on inside.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Stardust. It's like Habitat for Humanity.
No.
So the sink that's over in my work area is a Korean sink that I got for $40. This is a Kohler cast iron sink with the hardware that I got for $35.
Yes, it's where you shop.
That's
Yes,
where
I have heard of it. I didn't know the name
of
of
it. And reuse and recycle.
Stardust?
Yeah, it's called Stardust. It's off of
hardware.
Broadway.
Yeah, and building supplies, right?
Yes, exactly. And then the shelves in here were the slats that my brother replaced our RV gates with, and instead of throwing the slats away, he went ahead and made the shelves here. So we have a watering system, we have a lighting system, it's on timers and everything.
Wow.
And I just go ahead and plant, have my radio in here, so if I'm working at midnight, I can keep myself
You don't
awake.
need grow lights here, because you got
No.
seeds over here.
Yes.
You have lights.
I have lights,
Right.
but right now I don't need them.
We have plenty of sun here.
And then avocados. And so this is a fig tree. This is called Desert King, and it's a green one. I planted it here on this side of the coop because when the sun rises in the east, I want to make sure that the ladies have enough shade during the summer.
The ladies being the chickens.
Being
They're
the
all
chickens.
girls.
They're all girls.
No
Well,
roosters?
I do have one rooster.
Oh, okay, one boy.
I was given 3 hens from somebody who got 3 hens for their kids for Easter. And the hens are hymns. So I have 3 roosters. And
Easter chicks.
so anyway, so the eggs are indeed fertile.
I
But at least it shades this. So come on in.
I see lots of figs.
Oh, you do. And you
It's hard
will.
to stay 6 feet apart here in this garden.
Yes. Oh, okay. Come in here.
When do you eat your figs,
They're
Cecilia?
not ripe yet.
No, they don't look right
And
yet.
so, yeah, there's going to be a ton of fights. But this is how I go ahead and collect my mulberries and stuff. I go in 3 times a day, and then I always wash it and hose it off and everything.
Oh,
so,
underneath the tree.
yes,
Oh,
and so my poor
look at the
ladies,
mulberries.
yes, the mulberries are here. So if they're on the ground, the ladies get them.
Oh, I see. Here's your tarps.
Yes, so these are my tarps. This is Core Blast. And then I just go ahead and rinse it off
and
and
pick
everything.
them up. Yeah.
Yes.
Orange in there also?
Yes, there's an orange in there and a lemon, and it was supposed to be a lime tree, but it ended up being a sour orange.
With a mulberry.
Yes. And I had no idea that the mulberry was going to get as big as
Hi,
it is.
girls.
So I'm going to, oops.
And guys.
Watch
Oh,
your
these
step,
are guys. See?
So this is a shade cover.
It is a shade cover. And so when my brother built this coop, I'm always very conscious of water usage. And so the greenhouse with the sink, the drainage goes underneath the pathway and it goes directly here to the fig tree.
Oh, that's smart.
Even my chicken coop has a rain gutter water collection system, so that it goes ahead and runs along the perimeter of the fence, and then it goes down directly into the garden bed. When my brother built this, I said, I want to have a chicken coop where when I collect eggs, I don't want to walk in poop. So I'm going to have you go in, and I'm going to have you go in too, Margie.
Should I take the basket?
Take the basket.
Got the basket.
How about if I film from
We're going to
here?
go in the chicken
No,
coop?
no,
No.
we're not walking in poop. You're going to go
Oh,
down
this
hallway.
way. Oh,
For the
oh,
egg
here.
collection area.
For
Nesting.
the egg
Oh,
collection. So all you
oh.
do is you open up these little doors.
Don't see an egg there. I'm behind door number 2.
Anything there?
Nothing that I can see yet.
No.
Whoa.
Door number 1.
3 eggs. 3.
Okay.
Now there's a chicken. Do I want to?
Yes,
I want
I'll go ahead and grab them.
No, I can get them.
Okay, go ahead and get them.
She's
One,
not happy with me, but I used to have a
two.
chicken, so I kind of understand.
Why is she clucking?
Because we have disturbed her.
Yes.
And she's
I
making.
don't blame her for complaining.
Oh, there she is. There you are.
Okay, now down here's another one. Oh, hello there.
Well, that one
There's
has
a
a.
little chicken in there. Nobody's in
This
there.
one has a comb on its head. Doesn't that mean it's a rooster? If they, does it?
Not at
More
all.
decorative.
It
You already
doesn't?
checked the last two, did you?
These two up here, yeah, they don't have any eggs. Nope.
Okay. She's in there. She's
How do you know a girl rooster from a boy rooster then?
Because one's a rooster and one's a hen.
We're not staying 6 feet apart.
I
are we?
know.
There we go.
I didn't wear my mask. Wow.
Okay,
And
and
they're all,
let's-
this one, did we check this one?
I don't know. Did you?
Nobody's home.
Okay.
Nobody's
Then you are fine. So,
They're all
thank
different
you for
colors.
helping me collect the
Oh,
eggs.
yeah.
Thank you.
I've never done that
Here's
before.
our collection of eggs.
Oh, there's a beautiful sage green one.
Yes.
Okay, I want to know how to tell a boy chicken from a girl chicken. I always thought,
My boyfriend's dog got into this area and killed half of my flock.
oh.
And so.
And did you keep the
my-
boyfriend?
Yes.
Yeah,
and,
kept-
and the dogs. That's why we have a kennel. So my beautiful rooster looked like Kellogg cornflakes. I call him
Oh.
Red Comet, just the beautiful tail
Oh,
and everything.
yeah.
And so here he is. But you can see the difference with his comb.
Which-
Look how big it is.
Oh, the big orange one.
Yes.
He has like a beard, too.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, is that how you tell a boy?
Yes.
If they have a beard?
Well, it's bigger.
It's a waddle is what it's called.
Yeah, waddle. Yeah.
And Starlet,
Like a turkey.
go ahead and pick some of the riper ones just off
Right
of the
here.
tree.
Well, there's one
here.
right. There's one right here.
That's light there. Can your film catch this more light?
And there's one here.
Mm.
And,
They're
and
wonderful.
look how beautiful this
They
one
are a
is.
little like a pear. A little.
Yes.
They remind me of home, I tell you.
Really?
Just tasting that one was like
Sorry.
summer.
I'm gonna eat another one.
This way?
Mhm.
My friend Steve Shared has a mulberry tree, and I never knew how good they were.
They are
It's a
good.
deciduous tree, isn't it? Loses its leaves.
Yes, that's why it's so nice because then they get passive solar during the winter.
Mm-hmm.
And the same thing with the fig. The
I'm gonna
fig
take a
will
couple
go
more
ahead
to
and
go.
lose its leaves,
Yes,
and
it's deciduous
they'll get
too.
the passive solar.
You'll be putting winter squash along here? Is that what your intent is? or-
No, it's the wheat. The heat is too intense right now. So
What
I
was
will
your
go ahead and-
question, Marge?
The question was if I was going to put in winter squash or
Oh,
cucumbers.
oh.
This is too hot. That's why I'm focusing on preparing it for the winter. So here's a better example of the chamomile.
Oh, I think I've seen those in yards and didn't know what they were. Chamomile.
Yeah, does it grow wild every place? Because I've seen something similar, but not.
It's a little bit different. There's a daisy that's also very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
It
some
does
daisies
look like
and
it.
And so peach tree. These are young trees. I'm worried about them, but anyway, I'm going to be really babying
Yeah,
them. this,
it's real
summer.
pale color.
Another rain barrel.
I have a manure question that I bet you know the answer to. How do you know which kind of manure is okay? Oh, there's a doggy. Oh,
Yeah.
there's two of them. These are the boyfriend's
We
doggies?
had a kennel built for them, and so
He's
whenever they're
stretching in the
outside
shade.
now, they're either on a leash or they're here in the kennel.
What kind of dogs are they?
They are Pasenji. They are African hunting dogs. They hunt
sweet.
lions.
Oh.
You know, in Egypt and the Egyptians and their hieroglyphics, you
Oh,
see where they
yes.
sometimes these are the Pasenjis.
Yes, you
they're
do
very
see
They,
them.
they do not bark.
Oh,
They're
that's
a
nice.
non-barking dog. So this is Mama and this is the puppy.
Mama's on the left, baby's on the right. Hi,
Yeah.
hello there. I
He's
smell
so
like mulberries.
sweet. So sweet.
So you kept the dogs and the boyfriend, even
Yes.
though they ate the chicken. They ate the rooster.
Yeah, I know. I said, you know, honey, you know what they would do if a dog on a farm or ranch got into the livestock?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They'd find them a
Yes.
new home. Okay, I have a manure question.
Yes.
How do you know what kind of manure is bad? Because they always say cat poop and dog
Oh,
poop
gosh,
is
yeah,
not
no,
good. Is
no.
it things that are carnivores you don't want, but goats, chickens, turkeys are okay for manure?
Yes.
It's
And,
herbivore?
and I don't do horse because
Oh, they're herbivores.
the grass is seeds are undigestible, whereas with a cow, they go through 4 stomachs. But
Okay.
you cannot find a dairy that does not feed their cattle hormones and antibiotics.
Yeah.
So you are what you eat, and that stuff goes right into the soil and stuff.
Right.
And so I don't use horse or cattle. I use my chicken manure, and then my girlfriend does the goat manure because she doesn't do the feed with antibiotics.
So that's
And she
perfect.
doesn't give them hormones or anything at all. And
Okay.
plus the goat manure does not smell. So it's absolutely
Yeah,
wonderful.
it doesn't smell.
Man in Michigan, I asked him about his llamas.
Oh, I'm
His
sure that
wife
those are
uses
good.
the
Rabbit.
llama, and I couldn't get any. It was like 40 miles to drive over there for a bucket.
Oh, because
She'd
they're
give me a bucket.
herbivores.
And rabbit.
We're going
Rabbit
to
is
another.
Also good.
Rabbits
Yes.
are known for that.
So this is just in the first yard. Go ahead and I'll have you follow me
Okay. She's,
into my second yard.
there's another yard. She bought the house next door, which your Airbnb, you rented out?
Yes.
Your cottage?
So I don't know if you can get a shot down
Yeah.
to what it looks like.
We're walking this way?
Yes, we are
We
walking
have
this
charred, beautiful
way.
red
Charred.
on the
mint,
left, and this is the
tomatoes.
vinca. Where's the tomatoes?
There-
Oh,
there
there's
to
the
your left.
tomatoes. There's the tomatoes.
Real different than my bank in Michigan.
And this is
Tomato cages. Mint.
hills coming up and mint and
Okay, what's this?
that's
Get all those
Hollyhock.
tomatoes.
Oh, it is
What kind of tomatoes?
hollyhock?
yes, all different types.
They're tiny,
They're
looks
heirloom black crim. There's some little cherry tomatoes. I'll have to check the tag, and then Aunt Ruby's green tomatoes.
Okay, you knocked a hole in the wall.
We did.
And here we have a lovely gate. This would be a pretty place for a
And you
picture.
know, this gate is actually, I got it at Lazy Boy Clearance Center. They were folding screens.
Oh.
And my brother went ahead and did, I said, I want these as a gate. So that's what he did.
Your brother must be,
he's a
like
master
a
carpenter.
kindred spirit because you
is.
say, I need this, and he gets it done,
Oh,
right?
he
That
does.
is wonderful.
He is. He's
You must be
absolutely
a
wonderful.
wonderful sister for him to be that nice to you.
Yeah.
And then I have additional chicken coop area over here. It's a work in progress. This yard is still a work in progress. I'm going to have a greenhouse put in over here between the apple trees. I had this arbor built last summer.
Oh, it's lovely.
These are my grapes. These grapes were just planted in November.
What kind are they?
There's flameless.
And you like Thompson seedless or?
Yes, Thompson seedless. Usually, I haven't done the grapes yet, but I save the Monster cans, Monster energy drinks.
Oh, I don't drink those, but
And
I
then
know what you mean.
I cut up the aluminum and I make labels out of them.
Oh.
So my peach trees each will have labels on them indicating it's a peach, the variety, the rootstock, when it was planted, and where I purchased it from. So I have all of that information.
You'll be getting grapes soon. My friend John has little tiny grapes on his.
So, well, these were just done in November, and I don't know if they really fruit the first year or not. This is the first time I've planted grapes, so this is something new for me.
Yeah, my friend.
your
just-
roses
Oh, they're
Oh,
absolutely wonderful, yes.
is that a Marilyn
love
Monroe
yellow
or is it too deep for a Julia Childs?
No, it is Radiant Perfume.
Oh,
It's probably very fragrant then,
it is
right?
very,
Oh,
very
I've got to stick
fragrant
my
and
nose in
stuff.
there.
And at the end of the arbor, I have a Cecilia Brunner, which is a climbing rose, and that's going to be going over the entrance arbor.
oh, how wonderful.
Yes.
I don't see it yet.
Mallow, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Now,
Oh, it's gone to
is edible. A lot of people don't realize you can dry this,
You can eat the leaves like spinach.
and I use it in
Really?
my smoothies. I do kale chips
Attracts
they're,
butterflies,
mallow.
doesn't it?
Oh,
Attract butterflies?
Mallow?
Doesn't it?
No.
No. What am
No.
I thinking of? I'm thinking
And
of a
so
desert
what
mallow.
I do is I let it grow in here, and the ladies go ahead and eat it.
Oh, well, that's nice. Yes, you gotta have something for those chickens.
Gotta stop and smell this rose. Beautiful.
I am,
Oh, it's very sweet. Wish you could smell it.
no, that's still.
The best fragrance is when they just open up,
Wow.
and then they fade.
So I can put my summer covers on. 'Cause
And I'm not sure
This
which
is
variety
dill?
of dill. I planted it one year, and I've been having it
Yes.
for ever and everything. So I'm clearing out the beds here because again I'm going to be covering them with wood chips and mulch. I just took out my beets up there because I'm going to be canning, and then I'm also going to be drying the beets too.
Do they have a maroon stem way back like the chard? Or yes.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I see 'em.
Actually,
I
chard
see.
and beets are related.
I bet they are.
Yes.
No, so was this all just a grass backyard when you bought this house?
No, it was
Rock?
Weeds, huh?
blah. Yes, weeds.
Oh,
So after I bought this house, I bought it in 2011. I looked at it and I go, "What was I thinking?" It's a lot of work.
oh. In your spare
So
time.
you have a box here. You put the
Yes.
box there to plant what?
It's all herbs, and so
I
this
see.
is my parsley that is going to seed,
Mm-hmm.
You have sage.
and then I have the sage, and the thyme has not
Is
gone
that
to seed
oregano
yet.
or mint?
That is more oregano, and then I have mint, and the mint has worked its way out into the pathway.
Yes. Now you have lemon mint over there. Is this lemon mint or is this
No, this is just regular mint.
very
And then
tasty?
here's the cilantro. That
Okay,
is
what's
going
this
to
pretty
seed.
lavender one here? Looks like an herb.
That's the larkspur.
Oh, it is
So they
larkspur.
come in white, this
Oh,
pink, a lavender, and a purple.
the deep
I
purple.
could wear this rose today.
What is that?
It
Oh,
matches my shirt.
yes,
It's
I
a
love your
Joseph's
outfit.
coat of many colors.
Oh, I had one of those.
So it's
Joseph's
gonna be
coat
a
of many
climbing
colors.
rose. So I have trellises
Yeah, they like to
to
climb.
go ahead and install, and so I want this just to be covered and everything. And then on the inside, this is the patio area where my guests are. And normally what I do is I have the gates closed and everything. And you can tell the grass needs to be mowed, but the grass was just full of lettuces and parsley. And even when
Oh, I
moved
see
over-
something growing.
Yeah.
here,
Yeah, yeah. So you can see the parsley that's here.
There's probably not so many guests. Tourism in Arizona is definitely down
No,
right now.
It's definitely.
Is that a
rough.
weed or is that a? What
It is a weed. It's called lamb's quarter. It's one of the
It's lamb's
most
quarter.
nutritious weeds around.
Oh,
It is wonderful in omelets. It's wonderful in your smoothies. It's just absolutely excellent.
And I've been pulling this out like crazy lately.
No, you try to eat it before the seed stalks go up. So I'm letting it go to seed.
I
Well,
love
knew I
the-
was supposed to keep it, but I didn't know what I was going to do with it. It's been in my way.
I love the little white fence with the arbor. This is perfect for an Airbnb.
Oh, it is.
Different kale.
So I have different types of kale. The spinach is beginning to go to seed. The lettuce is beginning to go to seed. The tall white flowers are the cilantro. I let one plant go to seed, and I have it everywhere. So I have it here in the gravel, and yes. And then this right here is my arugula, and to keep the birds from eating, I have it covered up in tulle.
Yeah, just fabric.
Yes. And then over here is where we're going to try to do the year-round tomatoes.
Oh.
Year-round tomatoes. That's a challenge.
Yes. And so these were just planted, and they were planted a little bit too late. But my boyfriend had an idea in his head, and so I went ahead and let him do what he wanted to do. So that's perfectly fine. Again, I have another mulberry, so after you guys leave, I'm going to be collecting it.
Oh, yeah, I see mulberries.
Behind this white fence is what I call my boneyard,
Oh.
and I put everything out of view from my guests so that they don't have to look at my garbage. And so, yes, and then I was given some rain barrels, some planting trugs, This is boxes that I was thinking about maybe doing patio furniture out of because I could just, this wonderful wood, I hate to see it go to waste. And so I was doing
Such nice boxes.
they're-
You must
they're-
have a truck to.
People could put their cushions or their patio furniture when they put them away.
Exactly.
So you were, I mean, it's 112 degrees out here. You're going to have what, like a 50% shade cloth on here, Cecilia?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that might be just about right.
And then the carrots
Oh.
up here are beginning to go to seed. My green onions are getting ready to go dormant.
They're
as
laying
well
over
as,
sideways. Yeah.
garlic. And then I have additional tomatoes up here. Just had this wall dug in and built, so I'm extending it. This
It's
will
a
be
big
half inch.
yard.
And then this section, because the yard is kind of concave and everything, I'm going to do the Three Sisters gardening where it's the corn, the beans, and the squash. So what's planted right now in the greenhouse is the corn, the beans, and the squash. And behind the mulberry, I have 3 more fig trees. And along the wall there, I have additional apple trees. And so I'm going to be doing more trees over here in this corner. And again, just letting everything go.
Now, how long ago did you buy this? Because that mulberry looks pretty mature. Does it
No,
grow
that,
real
that mulberry is only 2 years old.
Really?
They
How
grow
big was it?
absolutely fast.
Wow, that's
Still.
fast.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Mine just has, way up the umbrellas.
And again, with this home, instead of having rain barrels to mar my guest vision, the rain barrel or the gutters go along the fence here, and then it goes down one of the posts there on the patio, and it goes underground.
Oh.
So I have my own private fountain hills.
Okay.
And
It probably
so
doesn't
it
shoot
comes down
500
with
feet.
Gravity. So I have this black pipe,
Oh,
and it comes out, and then it goes ahead and saturates my gardens
When it
with,
rains?
with the rainwater.
Your
Yes.
terrain is such that it would just keep going. Huh?
Yes.
How wonderful. Well, that's an idea. I could live with that better than reindeer.
so these peppers are going to seed. They're shriveled up, so you could, I would
Actually
assume.
dry them and everything. Yes.
Do you?
Yes. And so, and these are just the leftover beets. They're small, but I'm going to be doing probably more of the squashes over here on this side. Exactly, because there's more shade and stuff.
Is that the broccoli gone up to
No, that's kale. No, collard greens.
collard green?
Collard greens.
Before we
So-
wrap, can I have you ladies stand over by that pretty arbor over there and
Oh,
take a still photo? And anything you'd like to add about how you got into this or how long you've been a gardener? Or...
Oh, yes. My poor neighbors had to put up with me as a child.
Oh,
I
you grew up here.
No, I
Oh,
grew up in
where-
Idaho, Boise,
oh.
Idaho, and so with that,
That one, that arbor.
when the neighbors when the neighbors would pull weeds, I would go over and help them.
Oh, you
And
just.
so I was helping with their gardens and everything. So I've always been a earth child.
Sounds like it. Marge, you're probably the same. Were you planting flowers with your family when you were little? Or you?
Tomatoes, peppers. There were 6 kids, and we each had a 10 by 10. And you could just plant whatever you wanted. My parents gave us seeds, and it was like a little competition.
Oh,
And none of my siblings were interested. So I was the only one. Therefore, I'm the only one that doesn't have any autoimmune disorders, too.
that's oh.
So,
Okay, we got to stay 6 feet apart, but I want to get a still photo and say thank you so much. We have about 25 minutes. We have part 1 and part 2. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
And thank you. And if you guys want to come back another time, a different season, you're more than welcome.
Well, if we're out of the virus in the fall, it'd be a great field trip. We had to postpone this one, so this will be a great virtual field trip.
And I want to say thank you very much for thinking, and I'm so glad you were able to make it. Bye-bye.
And thanks you, Terry McStalker, for organizing this, and Marge for suggesting this. Thank you both.